Gerard Morris, you are the conductor and artistic director of Tacoma Concert Band. Welcome back, my friend.
Thank you, Amanda. It's great to be back.
It's good to have you back, and you brought with you the loyal sidekick, Morris Northcutt, principal trumpet and president of the TCB Board of Directors. You two, welcome back. You are like the Fred Astaire and Gene Kelly of the comfy couch, or as our producer, Andy, came out and said, oh, no, they're Laurel and Hardy. That's exactly right. So, Gerard, the 2025-26 season is off and running. How are things going?
They've been great. We had a really wonderful first show back in October.
Yes.
We had some vocalists from the Fifth Avenue Theater down to sing some Disney, some Broadway. It was really, really wonderful. And now we're in our final preparations for our holiday show with the Tacoma tree lighting.
Yes. So what do you have in store in terms of concert music?
Well, this is a real traditional holiday show.
I love traditional music.
Yeah, some of your favorites for Christmas and also for Hanukkah and just the Yuletide. So there's a little bit of something for everybody here. And really excited this year to have Victoria Woodards with us to lead the sing-along, our very own mayor.
She is everywhere this year. And, you know, she's always everywhere. But this year I think it's a little more bittersweet because we know this is her last year as our mayor, lighting up that tree, conducting, because she's got conducting background. One of the things that kind of keeps the Tacoma Concert Band engine going is the outreach and the education. So tell us what you're up to this year, Mr. Morris.
Thank you. Yes, I'd love to tell you a little bit about what's going on. We have a soloist competition that's happening. A deadline for that is November 29th. Okay. But currently we have a side-by-side program that's happening where we're have roughly 33 students that are involved in this from area schools. And this year is our first time partnering with the Tacoma Youth Symphony Association, and those students are eligible to participate simply by submitting an application. And so we've had a great time, and it's been a great learning curve for these kids too.
Absolutely.
And for us.
And for you, because as you said, this is your first time partnering with them, and that started happening probably at least a couple of years ago, and you make it look so easy to announce it on the couch because that's a lot of work behind the scenes.
Yes, and they're all fantastic kids, great musicians, and yeah, I think it's been an inspiration for our old-time members too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know. Get those young whippersnappers in there and go, wow. When I was your age, I couldn't play like that. So it is really a community event. Gerard, as a part of the education and community outreach is the conducting fellowship. And this is something I wish I was like, you know, young enough to do, because conducting is fascinating to me. So who is this year's conducting fellow?
It is Dan Hendricks from Graham Kapowson High School.
Yay, Dan!
And Dan is doing a fantastic job. He's an amazing educator. He's incredibly talented, and he's working really hard to refine his conducting craft, and the ensemble is really enjoying his work on the podium. You'll see him on the podium next week. So yeah.
I love that with the whole, which, don't look at me. So, okay, so Morris, I've heard something about this legacy fund. What is that? Tell us more.
Well, it's in the very early stages of it, but it's our endowment. It's the first time we've ever had an endowment. We've established one. It's set, and we hope that money, of course, builds over time, and then it can help fund our organization forever.
Oh, I love that. And you just said that so naturally, forever. But that's what legacy endowment funds do.
Yes. Yes, we actually pull from the principal, just the interest, and again, it's going to fund a lot of the general operating expenses over time.
Right.
We'll leave that principal in there. And it's the early stages, but we're looking for volunteers to help support that process.
Absolutely, because there is a process when you are gifted with a legacy fund of how to manage it and how to let it also be something that more people look at and say, okay, this may be a new program, but you've dotted all your I's and crossed all your T's, and I want to be a part of that legacy program as well.
Correct, and our band is so impactful in so many ways. Whether it's the community part of it or it's the educational side of it, and so we have a lot to offer. And something different than other organizations.
I love that. So are there other ways to donate? If you're not ready to be a part of a legacy, how else can we be a part of giving money to Tacoma Concert Band?
Well, money is fantastic, of course. And
Yeah.
it's right on our website. There's a donate button, and we could certainly use the support. And that helps pay for our rent in the Pantages Theater, of course, and new music. We also offer on our student solo competition, we offer a prize, and that also requires money.
Yes, it does.
And so, but yeah, we could definitely use the dollars, but we can also use time. So if there are volunteers, people that are looking for things to do, maybe they're retired, but they have a skill in marketing, or they might have a skill in fundraising. We could use their help.
Absolutely. I mean, boards don't get great because they have just a few people that do the same thing over and over again. They get great when people come to these amazing concerts, realize they have some time, and want to give back so they can ensure that Tacoma Concert Band goes on forever as well. All right, last few minutes. Who do we need to thank?
Well, I always have to turn first and foremost to the musicians
Yes.
in the band. And, Morris, our board of directors, they work tirelessly.
Yes.
Everyone's a volunteer. And so they dedicate so much time to this organization. And by the way, we are in our 45th anniversary season.
What?
Right? And so this legacy is important because we want to move forward. And so there's so many thanks to give to people who supported us, donated to us, but all the musicians, like every single musician in this band, and these students that are playing with us right now. Special thanks to them and their parents who get them there every week. We're having a lot of fun.
Absolutely. And you are board president. You are leading the charge. Who would you like to thank?
Well, Tacoma Creates is a huge one.
Yes.
They represent probably close to 30% of our entire income for our organization. So it's a big chunk of money, and that allows us to do what we're doing. So I want to thank them. Ted Brown Music is our concert sponsor this go round, so we'd like to thank them as well. Yes. Going back to the Legacy Fund, I'm grateful for the Legacy Fund because we did have a donor that helped seed that.
Oh, I love
And so
that.
we're there. If anybody has any questions about that Legacy Fund, if they could email us at legacy@tacomaconcertband.org.
Perfect. You two are always just a breath of fresh air on that couch. I look forward to seeing you every time you can make it. So spring around the corner. Want you back on the couch because I know you're going to have a concert. And happy holidays to both of you.
Yeah, happy holidays, Amanda.
Thank you so much for having us.
You're welcome. Mr. Sean Tibbetts, I'm going to make my way over to you right after this break.
All right.